You're welcome back. On today's section, we're going to cover how to start trading new listed token on Mexc, even though you are a complete beginner, and how to set up your account, how to open your Mexc account if you're a beginner, right? At the same time, how to know when a new listed token is about to be launched, the best strategy we have been using to trade to generate consistent profit trading new listed token and without any possibility of you blowing your account. For people that are new to this, we're going to start from how to open your Mexc account and set it up successfully. To get started, you have to use an affiliate link, and I strongly recommend using my link to avoid opening fake website. And how can you get my link if you're new to this? Just kindly come over to my end of my video here. Just open this video description. Open the video description. You're going to see my link. Start trading on Mexc with my affiliate link. Just click on it, right? After clicking on it, this way is going to load. Please kindly be aware that crypto website is restricted in some country. If you pay attention to my screen here, you notice the website is not opening. Why? Because in Nigeria, crypto website is restricted, but this doesn't mean that you are restricted from trading crypto. How do we bypass this? Is by using a VPN, right? And in this video, I'm going to show you the best VPN we are using, which is 100% free, and some of the countries you are recommended to use in order for you to access this. If you pay attention here, they tell us this site cannot be reached. So what we're going to do, we have to use our VPN. Currently, I'm using Windscribe, right? It's 100% free, and at the same time, the premium version is still very affordable, about 2,000 naira, which is nothing. So my VPN is here. So I have to, you can see this. I have to look for South Africa. I have South Africa here. I think South Africa is only available on premium, right? So if you're not using premium, you can use any of these American countries, maybe Italy, Israel, some of the country, Netherlands, which crypto is accepted, right? I don't think US is allowed. Then I have South Africa here, right? Good. I have to click on South Africa. Then I allow it to load. Let a light to load for some time. Boom, it show connected successfully. If you don't know how to get it VPN, check the description of this video, right? I'm going to put a link which should take you to open your account on Windscribe. It's one of the best VPNs. Boom, it's connected successfully. Now let's go back to the site. You can go back to your YouTube. Let's go back to the YouTube and look for any of my video, right? Which I have a link. Just go to my YouTube channel, right? This how we make. All right, and then click on this option here, more. Click on it down here. You're going to see my link. Click on it, right? Good. Now our VPN is turned on, so let allow you to load. Good. Perfect. I have an account already, so I'm just signing up with an email that is not important. Then you're going to grade your password, and you grade a password here. Make sure you grade a password that is strong. Maybe mentally for this video, let me use come in. Let me open this. Mentally for this video, let me use come in to trade. Come in, right? Then maybe I might add some numbers to it. Might add some numbers to it. Okay, let's see. Can add some number to it, or you use your main password. Let's see. Come in. Yeah, add to. Okay, all right. You notice they allow this. Okay, maybe you can save your password somewhere. Then after this, you click on sign up and claim $10. Then this verification is going to come in. You click on I'm not a robot. Click on I'm not a robot. Then allow it to load. Then boom, here we go. Yeah, they're going to send you a notification on your email address, so you got to go to your email box. You have to go to your email box. Here on my email, you notice that I've sent me a verification code. So what you're going to do, you copy the code, right? Good. Copy the code and go back and paste the code here. Boom. Right, you go back and paste the code. Allow it to load. Boom. So this is how simple it is to open your account on Mexc. Kindly make sure you use my link to open the account. Yeah, then when that is done, you can go to our Play Store. So let's go to our Play Store. If you're using an iPhone, you go to your App Store and look for Mexc, right? So let's go to our Play Store and download Mexc, right? Then we click on here on our Play Store. We search for Mexc, All right, Mexc. All right, then what we do, we click on download. So let allow you to download. Let's wait for some time to let it download. Right, it's loading. So this how simple it is to sign up. That's how simple it is. It won't even take you 5 minutes of your time to do this, and you download your Mexc, right? So let's wait for some time. So let's go for break while it is downloading. Okay, so here we go. Then what we're gonna do, it's finished downloading, it's done downloading. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is to come over to this point and click on skip. Yeah, we're gonna sign in. Yeah, just skip, and please pay attention to this. Make sure you allow while using this app, allow your location only this time, allow while using this app. This is one of the most important things. A lot of people make mistake when you download this app. Make sure you allow your notification. Make sure you allow this notification, because anytime a new listed token is launched, they will send you notification, right? So in order for you not to miss out on any opportunity, make sure your notification is turned on. Then after that is done, you come over to this point and log in your account. Click on login, right, and input the email address which we use. Okay, paste it. I think it already pasted automatically. So let's wait. Boom, we are in. The next step is to verify your account. Please kindly be aware, you can start trading and withdraw your fund. I think the minimum they would restrict you from maybe trading is when you fund up to $20,000 or $200,000, but anything below 1,000, 10,000, you can deposit and withdraw without any restriction in my country. But I also recommend verify your account. This how simple it is to grade your Mexc account successfully. You can, if you pay attention here, your account is 100% set, and they're going to welcome you with $10 if you deposit today. This is trade, this is market, and this is home. Good. So the next step is how to know when a new listed token is about to be launched and how to trade them. At the same time, how to trade it without any possibility of you blowing your account or risking your account. So let's go. Yeah, so I have to log into my main account. After you sign up your account, you do your verification, do everything here. You're gonna come over to this point, home. You click on this home here. Let me zoom it out, take it out. You click on this home, and then when you click on home, you're gonna see this is gonna pop up favorite. You're going to see hot, you're going to see gain, you're going to see losers, you're going to see new. This is where you're going to see all the new listed token that's about to be launched. Good. Example, this token here going to be launched in the next 22 hours. I think 22 hours. Okay, I think that's going to be tomorrow, right? Then this particular one here going to be launched in 21 hours, that's tomorrow. This particular one, see the same thing, is going to be launched tomorrow, which is the next 21 hours. And this particular one here going to be launched in 5 days from now. And here, this one here going to be launched one day, maybe possible that's next tomorrow. So this is how to know when a new listed token is about to be launched. These are the new listed token that have not yet been launched, and this is what we are targeting to trade. Boom. So this is how to know. This is option 1. You can also come over to this point here, this chest icon here. You come over to new listing. If you pay attention here, you're going to see all the new tokens that is about to be listed, right? You can see here newly listings, right? These are the tokens that's about to be listed, and this is our target. This is what we are targeting to trade. This is where our eye is, and this is what we are looking at to trade, right? So immediately we spot this out, the next step is we do our own analysis to know if it's a valid one to buy or to sell. But the simplest way to locate this to know is to just come over to your home. You click on home, then you come over to this new. You're going to see all of them here. So this is how simple to know when a new listed token is about to be launched, right? But at the same time, it's not all tokens that is listed, they do provide countdown. Please pay attention to this. This is very important if you want to trade with us full time. It's not all the tokens they do announce or they provide countdown, right? So what we do is allowing that your notification. So anytime a new listed token is launched, they're going to send you a notification. On my own side, my notification is 100% active 24/7. So sometimes I might just wake up and I see notification new listed token on feature. kindly be aware, we only do this on future market. We only trade those that are available on future. So immediately I go to the notification and I noticed there was no countdown. So what I do, I will just open the tokens, do my analysis, and then if I'm cool with, boom, we get in. So the best way is for you to stay active on our channel, because immediately the token is out, we're going to announce and tell everybody. So the next step is how to open your trade successfully and the risk recommendation. All right, so this is going to be a great one. If you pay attention here, we have about 3 opportunities that will be listed in the next 4 seconds, and make sure you pay attention on how to open the position, because immediately it's close to the seconds, some of the pair would definitely would disappear automatically. Yeah, and if we check here, some of them have disappeared immediately. It's close to the seconds, and you have to come over to this point new listed here. If we check here, it's only one that remain. It's only one that remain, and if you're new to this, you will just get confused, right? You will check, you won't see anyone again, and you will just get confused. So don't worry, just go to the search bar, and this one is remain about 3 seconds. Just go to the search bar here and check newly listing, and if you check here, we only see it's only one that's available here. It's only one that show here, which is A. It's only one that show, and it's already pumping down. So this is how to open it. This is where you put your percent drag out. You can see how I drag. I only reached 5%, so I'm in on this particular one. Yeah, so let's go and look for the other pair. How I do, because you might not be able to see the other pair again, you might not be able to see them. So what I do, you can go to our channel and copy, or when you know that the opportunity is going to be out in a few seconds, just save the name somewhere, you paste it on the search bar up there. You can see how I'm doing it here. I'll paste it, and then you see the coin is already pumping down, and this is how to open your position. Take note of my leverage. I only risk about 5 to 6%. That's how I drag out. And then let's see the third pair I've been listed. So let's do the same thing. You copy the name, because this is no longer available on the new listed option. Yeah, so let's go to the search bar again. Just go to your home and click on the search option, paste the name. Let's paste the name and say paste, yeah, let's allow it. Okay, this one is pumping up. All right, it's pumping up, so let's get in. I think it's a good opportunity. So you can see how I drag 6% of my account, and I click on short, boom, we are in. So if you are new to this, it's gonna be a kind of complicated, and if you don't have someone to show you how to navigate like this, it's gonna be complicated and you will just get lost, man. Yeah, so this is how simple it is to open your trade, and you can see the our trading volume. Yeah, we also have another opportunity again. Yeah, we have this other opportunity again, and which is going to be listed in the next let's check. Yeah, this opportunity, we have another opportunity here, is going to be listed in the next 6 minutes. So just kindly pay attention to see how I'm going to trade this particular one. Yeah, it's going to be listed. 6 seconds remain. 6 seconds. Let's wait for it. 6 seconds. Yeah, okay, all right, I've clicked on it's already been listed. All right, so let me go ahead, and I'm risking 10% on this particular one here. I'm risking 10%, just 10%. You can see how I drag it to 10%, and then boom, I click on short. Yeah, we go. Let's see what's going to be the result of this. You can see how, take note of my leverage, we only use 1 leverage. We are not trading with leverage here. You can see immediately I get in, man, I get in on a very good zone. You can see what happened immediately I get in. You can see what happened. It's pumping down. Just imagine, maybe I risked $1,000 on this position. Just imagine I risked $1,000 here. That means in just about 3 or 1 second, I could have been on like 200. I mean 200%. Just imagine days. Just imagine days. Yeah. So this is how simple it is to trade new listed token on Mexc successfully. Make sure you follow proper risk management. Yeah, I don't recommend taking high risks, because we focus our attention on consistency, right? Being able to do this today, next tomorrow, and next month, and next year. Not being in a hurry to make 100% or 1,000% in a day, and at the end of the day, you go home empty. Let's move to the next chapter. Please be aware, crypto is very, very complicated, and you have to watch this countless time, maybe 2 or 3 times before you can master everything perfectly. Make sure you dedicate time to do this, and while watching the video, bring out your other phone, practice this on your account. Right, so now let's move to the new chapter, which is how to deposit on your account. And after depositing, how to transfer to your future trading account. Kindly be aware, this video is mainly for future trading, right? How to transfer from your spot wallet to your future trading, which will enable you to trade future market, and how to close your positions, how to view your trade history, how to know how much profit you have made or how many percent you have made. So let's go. Right, so let's start from how to deposit. Right, it's very simple. What you're gonna do, just when you log in your Mexc, right, you come over to home. You pay attention here, you notice I'm on home. Then you're going to see this option here, deposit. This way to deposit, you click on deposit, and they have so many deposit options. The first one is crypto, right? The second one is P2P, right? For some country that's available. Here in my country, P2P, the P2P is not, Mexc P2P is not available. And you can also use card, but this is the popular option. The popular option is using crypto. We all know how to send crypto to another person, right? This is the popular option, which is crypto, right? Then you select any coin that's comfortable by you. I always use USDT, right? TLC20, that is the one that is popular. You click on it, and then you copy your TLC20 or any network that you want to use. You copy it, right? Boom, and then you copy it and paste it on anywhere you want to, to deposit money from. Maybe if it's from your Bybit, you can just paste the wallet address there. You paste the wallet address there and do your transfer. If you have any issue or you don't know how to do this is far different from what we do, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp to assist you, or you drop a comment below. So this is how to deposit on your Mexc account. Then when the deposit is land, this is where it's going to show. It would show on spot, on overview. The fund going to be on spot, right? Any fund that you deposit on your account would automatically show on spot, right? And please note, we are not trading on spot at the moment. So in order for you to start trading this new listed token, right, you have to transfer the funds from your spot wallet to features. See features here. You got to transfer. You can see this way I have some funds. You got to transfer from spot to features wallet. So how do you do this? You come over to where you have the funds. After the money land, you come over to this point, click on transfer, right? When you click on transfer, you're going to see this arrow up and down. You switch to, you take it up. If for example the feature is down, if you pay attention here, you notice our feature was up while spot was down. We want to transfer from spot, right, to feature, so we got to change it up. You can see now we have spot up while feature is down, so it means we are transferring from spot to features. So what do? You put any amount you want to use. With $100, we recommend minimum of $100, right? You type the amount you want to transfer from spot to your, then when you are done with that, you transfer. I have about $4 on my spot. Let me do like $0.5 for backtesting purpose. Okay, let me do 0.1. right? If you see here, let me just use 0.1. You click on transfer, right? Should successfully. So that's how simple it is to transfer from your spot to your feature wallet. Boom. After that is done, then the next step is what are we checking next? How to view your trade history. Then if you after knowing how to trade, the next thing is how to view your trade history. A lot of people don't know. They know how to open position, but they don't know how to view their trade history because crypto is complicated. What you do is you just come over to this option, trade. You see this option here, trade, and you notice we have spot, we also have features, we also have P2P, right? So if you're trading spot market, this way you're going to view all your trade history. Example, I have some backtesting stuff that I'm doing here on spot market. This are the trade history. To features, when switching to features, this is how it's going to appear, and this where you're going to see all your running positions. You slow down, you move down here. You notice when you open, you move down. We have USDT, we have USDC. Please kindly be aware, we only trade with USDT. Pay attention to this. We only trade with USDT. this is where we want to trade, and yeah, this is what we are trading with, this is the coins we are trading with, and I recommend you to do the same thing, right? After that is done, then if you want to view your trade history, you move down here, you're going to see positions, right? This is position. This means this is position that actively running, position that you have not closed yet, right? These are all the positions that's running. Example on my account here, these are all the positions that I have, right? These are all the positions that I have on actively running on this account. And then if you want to view how many percent the position is, I think this is the option you view. You click on this option, and then it's going to show you that you are on about maybe 94% profit. Yeah, so now let's move to another one. Before you open the position, right, if you're just new or you haven't just download Mexc, right, there are some few things you need to change, right, before you open a position, which is this point here, which is market. Kindly be aware, when trading new listed token, this must be on market. Some people, if you're just starting, it might be on limit, right? So if you go ahead and buy or sell, it's not going to open a executed position, it's not going to open position immediately. So you got to change this option to market. Be aware. And then this option being on close, please pay attention. This is only if you want to close your position, right? You got to change this option to open. Make sure it's on open as it is like this. When you want to start trading, make sure you put all these things. Your market here, this should be on market, right? Why this one should be on open like this, right? Then the next step is your margin mode, right? Your trading mode should be on cross. Pay attention to this. It should be on cross, not isolated. A lot of people, if it's on isolated, right, and maybe on my next video we're going to explain what it means and what cross margin means. But mainly for this video, to save our time, this is what we do. Make sure your margin mode is on cross mode, not isolated. If you are using isolated, you might get a different result. So it must be on cross margin. How do you get this done? Just click on it, switch to cross margin, then click on confirm, boom. Then you change your market, if it's on limit or if it's on trigger, anything, make sure it's on market. Before you open position, you must set this thing up first. After you sign up your account, you do everything. Before you start trading, make sure you set all these things up. Then we also have another option here, which is our leverage, right? Which is leverage. Please kindly be aware, we do not recommend high leverage. On default, your leverage might be on 10, it might be on 50. You got to change this manual. Kindly be aware. If you pay attention here, you notice my leverage is on 1x, right? What this means, if you increase this, for example, if you increase this to 50x, right, it means that even though you are using $1 to trade, right, if you're using $1 to trade, you are trading equivalent to over $5,000, right? And if you trade just pump up, maybe go against you a little, account gonna wipe out. So to avoid that, we blow account several times because of this. So I do not recommend trading with leverage for now. You click on confirm. Make sure you lower your leverage down, just bring it down. You know, yeah, if it's on 10, just bring, you see how I'm doing, you take it back to 1, then you click on boom, leave it on 1. This is what we do if you want to do what we are doing, except maybe you're doing different from what we do, or you understand more better than us, right? So this is how to put that in place. Then the next step is, this is where to open short, this is where to open long. And then how do we put our lot? Kindly be aware, you can immediately put $100 here. Example, you want to use $100 to trade, you can quickly put this amount here. But when a new listed token is launched, it's a bit complicated. They're going to frustrate you. If you are coming to put fixed amount here, it might not work. We tried it several times, we failed. In fact, we missed out on so many opportunities because of this several times. It might not work. So what we do, we only recommend using this tracking mode, which is by percent, and this also helps us to manage our risk perfectly. So what that means, after we set all these things up, then immediately the token is about to launch, what do? We don't use it. We just come over to this point and do 5%, or for, let's assume I want to risk 10% or 12%. Let's assume you want to risk 12%. You make sure it's on 12%, then you click on short, right? So let me open another position on this pair. let me for backtesting purpose, let me do like maybe 1% and see. Let me do 2% and see. You can see I'm 2%, then I click on short, you see, boom. That means I'm using 2% of my balance here, right? I'm using 2% of my balance here, 2% of $369 to open that position. I'm using 2% of $369 to open the position. That's what it means. Yeah, so that's how to manage everything here and open your position successfully. Then how do you close the position? If, for example, you want to close this position one by one, you just come over to this point and click on close. Click on this option here. They'll ask you how many percent do you want to close. Do you want to close maybe 25%, 50%, 70%, or you want to close 100%? If it's 100% you want to close, you just click on confirm, right? I'm not ready to close my trade. Yeah, and you close out. That's how to close your position. Then if you want to close everything, let me not touch this place yet, so it might. So if you want to close, for example, you have maybe like 5 or 10 running position, you want to close them at a time, you just come over and click on close all. Immediately you tap on close all, it would close out automatically. You know, in case you forget, how do you get to this point here? You come over to feature here, down, you're going to see this feature. When you get to this point, you slow down here, you're going to see everything here. Then how do you view how much profit you have made on maybe a total, how many percent you have made that day? Is to come over to your wallet. Coming to our wallet here, you're going to see something here, review, you see spot, you see dex. So what are we checking? Which area are we checking? We want to check our feature to know how much you have made for the day, right? You come over to this option here and click on wallet, and then switch to features. Immediately you switch to features, you're going to see example. You see here today, this what those trades that I'm running, you have generated about $12 today. You have generated about $12, which is 3.42% of my account, right? Realized profit, I think it is shown in BTC, right? Then if you want to open here you can see today, which is about, this is the 12%, about okay, it makes $12.13 today, you know. Yeah, so this is how to view how many percent you have made for the day, right? How many percent you have made. On my end here, we make 3%, 3.39% today, which is about $12. So here is where you view your trading activity and your trade history, how much you make on each day. For example, if I ask you to show me your trade history, you just come over to your wallet and open this point here. You can just show this, or you show this, or you click on this. It's going to show summarize of everything. This is going to show summarize of all the profit you have been making, right? Summarize of everything. Then why the feature here is where you view all your trade history. Why trade here is where you know, yeah, trade is where you get in your positions. Okay, this is on spot. Market here is where you view all the market, all the pairs, and also new listed token. Home is where you view, you make your deposit, and you make your deposit from here. You view everything here. You click on more. We have so many options here. We have so many options. P2P, convert. What this means is this convert, example, you deposit BTC on your Mexc account, you can convert it to USDT immediately. You know, any coin that you deposit on this platform, you can convert it to any coin of your choice. You just come over to this point and click on convert. Example, you deposit BTC. Let's assume, okay, I have Mexc coin here, and then I want to convert it to USDT. You just click on convert, and then you click on, if you want to put in amount you want to convert, and then you click on preview. That's how simple it is. Then after you don't understand how to trade, you can share your links to people to trade on Mexc. If you want to share your links to people, you come over to your referral link here, come over to referral and sign up and get your link, send it to your friends to sign up on Mexc and start trading with you. Yeah, you know, so this how simple it is to navigate your Mexc successfully, to trade on Mexc, view all your trade history, close your positions, do everything perfectly, you know. And you won't tell me you are still watching this video till now without subscribing to my channel. Subscribe right now, drop a comment, like the video, make sure you share this video on your status for other people to learn. yeah, I will be more than happy to see you making money with us. We have finally come to the end of our today tutorial, which is how to trade new listed token on Mexc as a beginner. Yeah, so if you like what I do, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel right now, drop a comment, like the video, and come on, share it on your status, share it to your friends, let everybody learn this and get to know opportunities like this. Just imagine, open about three, the other day we open about 3 positions, and then today again we see open about 1 position, and all of them pumping on our direction. Where else can you make this? Where else can this happen? It's only here on the crypto market. Yeah, I remember your friend Ekan the trader, hoping to see you on my next video. Bye for now.